Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio. So where were we? We just got our blue science up. We're about 5 hours in, I think, about 5 hours. Let me just grab a power pole and see. By the way, we have power problems. Yeah, we're about 5 hours in. Maybe 4.5 and a bit more, 4 and a seventh. 4 and 4.7. We have the first 4 science packs, but they're kind of messy. We have lots of problems. Let's start this is figuring out what we're gonna do. Do I have my interview, what am I saying? Interface. What is this? Is this our history? Okay. And that wasn't what I meant to do. I don't have a notepad. That's fine. Things to do. I need to expand our steel because we're not using enough. We're not bringing in enough steel. I need to clean this mess up because this is a mess. We need to get a bus started. We have power issues. We need to get a solar plant going. We need to upgrade our oil to either either upgrade it or make a new oil field to do the more complex oil processing, advanced oil processing. Once we get that going, we need to work our way towards bots. We probably need to start getting red belts so we can upgrade eventually. We need to pull in some more of these patches. So we have lots of things to do, lots of problems. I think we'll start. Let's see. We should probably start with getting a bus because right now we're kind of doing this ad hoc spaghetti mess. Like this is a mess. Look at this. All these belts going every which way. But I didn't really leave enough room. I didn't leave enough room for me to get all of these out because I've got 4 lines here because they're so much more narrow because I'm making these tall smelters instead of wide smelters. I didn't realize how much space I need at the top. I need more clearance. I'm just going to go ahead and deconstruct some of this bit here at the top of our smelter. We'll cut it back. And I need to store some of this junk. What's this? Oh, that's a water line. We could we could pave with all these bricks. All right. Oh, we need to make a mall also at some point. That's an issue. I don't need that many of those. Let me put some of those away. Okay. So let's just delete everything, say, to here. We'll just lose 4 at the top. And then have some more room to play. Watch me disconnect my entire power grid. Because it all runs through this one choke. Alright. And I'm filling up in a bunch of junk. That will redistribute in time. I probably should have just done this right in the first place, but I was kind of rushing because I didn't want to. Didn't want to take forever with the new playthrough. And now look at where we got. See the suffering we caused with this mess of belts. It's cleaning up nicely, though. It doesn't take that much time. Reconnecting everything's gonna be a bit of a pain, but that's okay. We can make it happen. This can just go away entirely. If we had bots, this would be a little faster, but we don't. And sprinting out the bots would be a bad idea. I've tried doing that before in games, and it feels really ghetto, kind of really ad hoc. I don't know the best way to put it. Okay. What should we work towards? Inserter capacity? We already got the second one. That's the big one. That's the one that gives you inserter capacity for regular ones. And then everything else is just bulk until you get, like, what, to 7? Is it? Yeah, then 7 gives you another regular one. So that's not important. Lube. Lube is a step towards bots. Train network, too, we need to set up at some point. But whatever, we'll get to that in time. This is all disconnected, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine. Leave it alone. We'll fix it. Alright, now we got some room to work. So we have 4 lines of iron. I need to get rid of this too. The steel. Let me do that first. Surprisingly painless. I thought this would be more of a problem. But no, it all lifts up pretty easily. Alright. So our new bus, we're just gonna start putting right here. Standard, skip 2. We could plan for larger intervals, but this is fine. This makes it easy to get things in and out of the bus. All right, so this... is the top. I have to admit, doing these buses like this, the main bus design, it does put a lot of metal on the ground, especially when you upgrade these. If you upgrade them to blue, it's just a ridiculous amount of iron on the ground. Whoops. Okay. And then we do the same thing with our copper. Our eventual copper. When we stop being so lazy. How did I do that? Starting from the bottom. Yeah. I might still not have enough room. Oh well. We'll figure something out. Like, if needs be, we could pull these out and bring them around again. But I think we're good. We might just have to lose another couple of steel. Yeah, let's pull this down a little bit. No, that's wrong. We need to bring this out first. Nope, nope, nope. Stop. All right. Now we actually have to make sure everything goes where it needs to go also. So, and I have to connect the steel again. I'll do that. This is copper. Leave two spaces. Okay, that covers the red and green. This needs iron here and stone here. Still a bit of a mess, but what can you do? I can do better than that, at least. Is that necessary? I don't think so. I think we don't need the ones in the back. Like that. The idea of this is to always keep the rightmost one full. Though I might end up switching that around when we get over here. In fact, should I just do that now? Not until we get out. Alright, that's connected. Gray is connected. Or no, gray still needs this connected. This is a little annoying. Okay, and then we have to weave the steel in somehow. Maybe we'll bring the steel up, because this is steel also, right? Yeah. So... right? Is that the right side? Yeah, that's the right side. Okay. Then we need iron. Right here. And there should be another place where we need iron. Where do we bring in iron for this? It's this belt right here. I'm so wasting all these splitters. It's probably very unnecessary. We need to get night vision at some point also. Here, I can hook this back up. This is coal. And I think that's it. I think everything's connected again. What's this doing? This belt. Did I do this wrong? I did do it wrong. This was supposed to go on there. So all of this is wrong. I need to figure this belt off. That should do it. Okay. And now we have this all freed so we can do stuff with it. I still need to get the steel out. Let's do that next. This little bit here is kind of annoying. Maybe I'll just leave this where it is. This will be the dedicated steel to this bit. And then we'll just make a second steel thing and that will make it a bit lower down. I like it. There. Okay. Sigh. I was hoping we'd get bots before we had to make another one of these. But that was not to be. I know I have some of those in a box over there. I'm not going to make more. And these are early game bots anyway. Until you get a lot of science, bots are just frustrating to work with for large builds like this. They'd be good for putting the inserters down, but not for belts. Bit of mess right here. Make sure we get it all the right facing. Oh, out of belts. You might end up needing more copper for the solar power I'm trying to make also. Yeah, we need to go and trim. Look at this. We got a bunch of these that are not even working. There we go. We'll hook up the iron ore coming in after we get this done, so it doesn't pollute our belt, our unfinished belt structure. We've screwed up our ratios also by cutting the smelter short. That's fine. It's only to get us through the early game. We'll end up redoing everything here as electric furnaces at some point. Anyway. Though it'll probably persist a lot longer than I think it will. That seems to be the way of things. Here, while I'm doing stuff, let's get some things building. I really need a mall so I can just count on things to be built when I get back to my mall, rather than having to constantly handcraft stuff. We'll get there. All right, this is coal. And then this is iron. Okay. There we go. We just doubled up our steel production. Assume we're gonna do this twice more. But not now. I'm not gonna bother with it. Eventually this will be full. I just want to know where I need to gather. So this is steel. Just kind of before the turn. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. There, steel. Our science isn't... Oh, no, it's going. It's just slow. Yeah, we're supposed to be doing 2 science a second. So we're only doing 36. What's the holdup? We got plenty of blue. It's power. Yeah, we got plenty of each of the kits. We just don't have the power to run all the labs. So that's not a problem with supply. Oh, I should try to distribute some of this junk. Let's see if we can stick it somewhere. I have a terrible habit of just like having chests full of random junk all over the place in my bases. And then eventually I get saying that I'll deal with them when we get logistics, but then I never bother to actually deal with them. I don't have anywhere to put these. It's all fungible. If we put them all here, we just make it so we don't have to put them there else in the future. That they won't draw as much in the future. More efficient to let the belts carry stuff than me, but whatever. Needs must. What else do we got here? Bit of stone. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'll put these away for now. We're not gonna make any more of those anytime soon. All right. I can already see there's some issues, but we're in a reduced power situation, so I don't trust any of the ratios I'm seeing. We'll figure out what the actual problem is once we solve that. It must be neat. All right. So now we're on this side. I like this little forest here. I'm gonna get rid of this forest. Or parts of it, at least. Look how boring these trees are compared to these down here. All right. So I want to make some green circuits. It seems the thing to do. And we're going to want enough to fill... Well, I suppose we're going to want enough to fill 2 red transport belts at some point. How much is that? Like, how crazy am I being saying that? It would need 4 yellow belts of that. And, what, 6 yellow belts of this? Yeah. So that's crazy. We can't do that. Let's just aim for a single red belt. So that's more reasonable. 3 and 2. Let's save a lot of room. How many do we say? 20. So we'll do 10, 2 sets of 10. Should I switch over full-time to medium electric poles? I kind of want to. Get rid of these regular poles. Feels off center. There. Technically, the halfway point's right there. Well, I'm gonna add another one just for balance. Then there's very clearly an empty spot right here. Like that. Really would be helpful to have bots. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop whining about that. If I want bots, I'll get them. And that's what we're doing. We're working our way towards bots. Nobody wants to listen to a whiner. Okay, and the complication is that this needs 3 belts of copper, not 2. And right now I have it set up where I'm gonna have 1 belt. So I think we need to bring in a second one like this. Oop. To resupply halfway. I need to get some more grenades. Not chop away more of the forest. Which reminds me, how's our cloud doing? A little close there. This is the next obvious spot. We're running right into it too. Let's go clear that out. I've got my turrets, so it shouldn't be an issue. So sad, these damaged trees. That's what these turn into, I guess. These, just like sticks coming out of the ground. Where's my car? I haven't seen it in a while. I think I must have left it over near the oil. Yeah, these doesn't. Oh, we got mediums. Okay, so we should actually rely on turrets a little bit. What else is nearby? Let's take out this too. Just because there's no forest here, so we'll just end up needing to. Okay. By the way, how'd our scouting go? So we got another oil field right there. I think we saw there was one down here somewhere. Maybe not. Some coal. Some more coal. Big copper field right there. And right there. Nice. So we have, yeah, we already saw this. We walked by it. We replaced that. We got water too. Hadn't seen any water beyond this little lake right there. I thought that was a coal thing too, but now we got two things of coal right there. Another iron. Not much extra iron out here. Just like close by. We got these two patches only. Compared to lots of copper. Lots of big copper. Well, a few big copper. Not a lot of stone either beyond this one. Well, we'll find more over time. Just thinking about future rail. Okay, now we get to do all this again. Although let's look up this bit first so that we can actually get some green circuits made. So we need 2 belts of copper. What's the best way to do that? Probably just split them up a little bit. This is a new belt. We go like this. And there'll be another one right here. And then incoming iron right here. Okay, that should go. I probably need more of these machines. What am I lacking? Steel. Oh, I can already make the furnaces. Wow. I thought you needed purple science for that, but I guess not. I will not forget the last row of inserters. I will not forget. Probably. All right. And the same for this. We'll just mimic right here. I do like the spaghetti sometimes for fun, just weaving the belts wherever you can get them. But I have to admit, this is appealing to me. This nice lines of the bus pattern of everything going the right way. It's not as extravagant as this mess, but it has its appeal. This is copper, not iron. Okay, and that should just work. I don't know why I have 2 lines of rocks. Maybe that was the appropriate amount. Like, do I really need that much for the science? Did I work it out at one point? I didn't even look. I didn't even see the rail requirements. It's only well, it's gonna take up most of a belt. I don't know. I'm probably don't need to bring 2 of these, but I did. So, well, we're here now. All right. First thing I want to do is get some solar panels going. So they need copper and steel in similar quantities, and then the circuits in greater quantities. I might not even be able to run 6 of these on a single belt, but whatever. And this will be greens. Oh, I should do some balancing at some point. The recipe itself is very long, so we don't need to worry about input issues, logistics. There we go. It does look like they'll, well, we don't know. It'll depend on how quickly they eat up the belt. So we're working towards our power issue being solved. We fixed steel. The next thing was either bots or rail. Or more steel. Or a mall. Should we do a mall? If we're gonna do a mall, then let's actually put some more things on the bus. Let's get some wheels and pipes. Okay, go for worker stuff. Get bot things. Cargo size. Logistic bots in general. Do I have construction bots? No, they're there. Let's look at them. Better armor. And we'll put a little twist in it right there. Okay, I'm not going to put pipe. We need them for a few things, but we won't need them. Well, we'll make pipe locally from iron. We got a whole bunch of iron right here. Okay, so I wanted to make a mall. Well, I was going to go handcraft stuff, but that's the whole idea. We don't need to do that. Let's figure it out. So the first thing... Excuse me. Excuse me. So we need iron, wheels, and circuits. And steel. Oh, this needs to go higher. The bust must expand. Always. Did I say the bust? I did not mean it that way. Look at this. Shameful. All these half belts. We really need to get that fleshed out. Or do some lane balance, perhaps. What am I doing? I came back to get some more things that we'll need to, you know, make on the bus. Let me actually grab that extra stone. We can make like a little driveway, a little road up our bus. It must be balanced. It cannot be like that. All right. All right, and then this is steel and wheels. You don't need iron anymore, but you do need that. Yeah, put these one apart. There. There's no way to fix that. We'll just have to... Okay, it doesn't matter. So this needs iron, circuits, and wheels. What else fits in this range of things? these two splitters. But I'm going to want, I guess red splitters do also. Yeah. Okay. Red splitters. I'm going to want some intermediate product. Yep. All right, and these need wheels, lots of wheels, and circuits. Okay, so far so good. Inserters, perhaps? I think that's right. Trying to remember what these recipes are by memory. Might need to expand this. This feels like it's falling behind. Though it's just an electricity issue. Yeah, okay. Do we have a decent number of these? We need to go and make a solar panel field. Do I want to make them from substations? Ideally. But those fit more when I have the other bit associated with them too. Although we can make it work. We probably should. It'll be longer term. So what do I need for that? I need more. I have plenty of reds. I need more copper. Oops. That wasn't what I meant to do. These are hungry for steel, though. All right, I need some more grenades. Where should we put our field? Somewhere where it's not going to get in the way in the future. Maybe right up here? Like, we're probably not going to tear this down anytime soon, and our bus is not going to, well, we might eventually, well, it's not going to extend that far. I'm trying to make sure we're not hitting our trains. And I think this will be fine if we like start building up in this direction. Because our trains are going to want access down here, definitely. And then over here, up there. But I think this area is good. So how's this gonna look? They don't reach like that. They have to have some overlap, right? Yeah. So that's our pattern. Blowing myself up. Whoops. No batteries though, so it'll just be full power during the day and then dark at night, back to half power, but that's fine. Not bad. We're about to run out of panels, aren't we? That's fine. There. We'll bring more out later. Ah, looks like we're really short on copper. And it might just be refining capacity, not the actual ore, or not the ore. Refining, I say, smelting capacity. Or this is just taking up a bazillion sets of iron. No, it's all the panels, of course. What am I doing? I am going to keep on expanding this. So we did inserters, we did, these. The splitters. Is there anything we can do just on this side? I don't think so. I think we need to bring in something else. Although, no, we would need to bring in something else. But I could do that. I could just bring in another thing of iron right here. So, iron. And copper. I'll bring in the thing of copper right below it. Alright, now what can we do on this side? Poles? They need sticks and they need both sticks and they need wire. Which they need more. More sticks. So we'll put the sticks on the outside. The wire in the middle. Oh, I need an output. Should work. What else can we do with just this stuff? Just the metal. We could do pipes. Pipe stuff. What else, though? Technically, we could do pumps. Do we need to do pumps? Probably not. We'll make them in such small quantities. We could do cargo wagons. Yeah, I like that. Train stuff. This one's a little more complicated because it needs pipe and storage tanks. So no, that's not going to work. We can't do that one. What else can we do right here? Locomotives? No, they need circuits. storage tanks. Sure. And you need that and that. That should do. Eating up our iron, but that's okay. And our circuits are just dead. And not from this. This is dead from copper. Yeah, copper's just gone. What's wrong with copper? I think we need to go and fix that. Okay, wait, do we have another set of... Yeah, we got a few of these. We can place more. So copper's not getting past here, which is fair. We're only making 2 lines of copper, and I think we're using 3 in the science we've already got out there. So we just finally ran through our backlog. Sigh. I was hoping we wouldn't have to make this, but we will. The ore issue we can't deal with until we have power, so we'll have to deal with it. We'll look at that later. I need to get those. I have them in a box over here, I think. Okay. Whoop. Not what I meant to do. What time is it? It is 1 in the morning. I should probably do something about that. We'll keep going for a little bit more, but I'm probably not going to be in it for a whole another hour. When I was a younger man, I could stay up all night. I could be up till 5 in the morning playing a game, and it would have no ill effect at all. Why did this end up all crisscrossy? But now I can't do that. Now I get tired. It's because of the change in pole. Oh well. Yeah. I was thinking about the other day. So the internet is generally seen as a place for young people. And technology in general is for young people. But the first generation of people that had, you know, home computers are starting to age. They're starting to get into their, you know, their 40s and 50s. Millennials are hitting 40. And I wonder if that's going to change, like, internet culture. To some extent. I don't know. I wonder the effect it's gonna have. It's gonna have one. I just don't know what that effect will be. Iron ore is having an issue also. But it's kind of like how there's always like a new thing on the internet, like how people used to be everyone was on Facebook, and now no one's on Facebook anymore, and people have Instagrams and all that. And will that continue, or will these communities begin to like solidify as people, the Instagram generation just decides they're gonna be an Instagram person forever? I don't know. Maybe. It's an interesting idea. What am I doing? I am placing more of these yellow inserters. All right, let's go take a look at our mining, see what's going on. Is it just... No, looks like we have power at the moment. It's daytime. So we're like just pushing. There's just not that much more ore to be had, I suppose. No, I guess. I'll fix that some other time. Why do today what can be put off till tomorrow? Yeah, there's no issue here. It's just not enough ore patches. We got all the smaller bits have been mined out, so we just have this core of the patch left. We could probably squeeze in, I don't know, 4 or 5 more, but that's not going to solve our problem. Okay, so the question is, do we belt or do we train? Right here. And then we're going to have another source of pollution. We'll have to get rid of those. This has been on the verge of attacking us for a long time. I mean, that's a long way to belt. All the way down to here. Like this. I think well... Maybe we'll do some sort of baby train network. I don't know. We'll see. Here, let me trim down here a little bit. This is actually still going strong, because this is only contributing to our steel. It's not connected to our main iron mines. Even there, the iron's still coming in pretty well. And I can help it. We didn't even cover the full patch. I'm viewing the world upside down. It's an issue. This doesn't look right. Looks like I missed something right here. Okay, so that's the iron's going a little bit better now, but the copper's still having some issues, and I don't think we're gonna solve those issues today. Okay, let's stop here, and we'll. Oh no, actually, let me lay out some solar panels. But while we're laying out solar panels, let's think about what we're gonna do next time. The main thing we need to do is keep on expanding this. Ideally, get some batteries into our system so that we can preserve some power overnight. And then I think we need to start setting up a train network. We need to finish up our mall, of course. We didn't finish. I want to continue to build red so we can eventually upgrade our entire bus and smelters and all that into doubling their capacity. It'll take a bunch of iron to switch everything to red, but it'll be worth it. And then bots. And that will be a game changer. once we get that going. Then we have 2 science packs we have to start working on, and then launching a thing. Or what's it called? A rocket. Then we can finally begin the DLC and new content. That will be welcome. Now, setting up all that, I only had 2 left. Good. What I want to do is get this to 0 during the day, so we're only burning at night. We'll get there. It just will take some time, and we're full in power during the day too. We're nicely maxed out. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. We have a plan for next time. We'll get to it sometime on the weekend probably. So thank you. Until next time.